This video is prepared for formal demonstration track of XC 2012. Let's define an organization called Phoenix, who has an in-house developed application with the same name since 2005. The development team consists of 5 people. Suppose Dione is deployed in the organization, and major expectation from Dione is to build a measurement repository, report trends in metrics, and build a defect prediction model using historical data. After logging in, you can see a tree-like menu of Dione on the left side. First step is to define the project developed in Phoenix using the Projects tab. Then, for the first version of Phoenix, we define a repository connection with SVN, from where we can access the source code and commit messages. Then, repository integration service is configured such that every week on Wednesday, this connection is made with Phoenix SVN to get the latest changes. To illustrate what the repository integrator does, we ran the service. Here it gets each change set, which is also a new commit from SVN, and extracts source static code attributes from its source code, as well as churn metrics from the commits. It doesn't download all the source code to client machines, but it downloads smaller portions of each time, extracts its metrics, and removes them. Here, from the metrics menu, we define a set of metrics suite that can be used not only for defect prediction studies, but also for defining effort estimation models or people-related metrics. It is also possible to derive new metrics, such as average cyclometric complexity per month, or version-based total lines of code, or a quality indicator such as maintainability index. During a metric definition, you can define basic codes, descriptions, abbreviations of a metric, the granularity of a metric, such as file, project, version, class, or a high granularity, the settings required for value generation, and the formula required during metric calculation. From Metrics Value tab, you can also see the values of all metrics extracted from Phoenix software. Here you can filter metric values based on their granularity, their source, or based on their metric definition. However, to see the trends on these metrics, you can define charts for metrics and embed them into reports that can be generated for senior management. Chart configuration can be made by the administrator of Dione by adding general features such as title, code, the base and dependent values, the number of series and their codes, and required parameters if necessary. Then, additional settings can be made for base and dependent values separately, such as the range option, which will be used during data generation, or the resolutions. Finally, you can add several metrics that can be shown in a chart. From Metrics Chart tab, you can see the charts defined for the Phoenix organization, change their time range to take a closer look to specific dates, or use the zooming utility provided under the charts.
Defect prediction in Dione consists of 2 steps: task configuration and task run. In the configuration, we define the basic parameters of our defect prediction task, like algorithms of our model, granularity of our defect prediction task, our training and test datasets, our defect labeling strategy, schedule for our defect prediction, and custom color codes for different defect proneness values. After a new configuration is defined, we can run a new task from the web interface. We can also monitor the status of our tasks from the log in the web interface. And after a run is complete, we can directly go to results screen by clicking the link here. In defect prediction results screen, we can view the results of defect prediction runs. We can examine the defect proneness of each module on various granularities, packages, files, classes, and methods. Here we can choose between different sort keys to view our results. Choose between tree or flat view of the result. Here we can choose between different granularities of the results. And finally we can view simple analysis results like metric correlation. Thank you for watching the Dione demo video.